decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. One guy who's getting it done is Jeff Green.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
They got Cauley Stein. Lee out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Cousins in at the 4 spot. That's the group for George Karl getting going here in the second half. Now Rondo following Rudy Gay's three-point attempt. It's rebounded by Randolph.
And former coach of the year, George Karl, making his way back into the league last season. Kings picked him up halfway through the year to kind of stabilize their coaching situation.
And stolen by Gay. Lee dishes to Gay. Cousins with a screen for Gay. Cousins, no one around him. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. And what a pickup to get a guy like Karl, Greg, on their bench. As you mentioned, he's just been a winner, Clark, his entire career.
Well, he's climbing the ladder in the all-time wins category as a coach, and also he's a cancer survivor. He's overcome a battle with cancer, and that also lends itself to having great compassion and respect for George Karl.
As did his son, Kobe.
That's
Remember
right.
that? Yeah.
That's right. It was a family affair.
Out to Lee. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Rondo can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside Conley. Here's the screen. Here's Wright. Goes up again. It's blocked.
Starting to get restless here. 0 for 4 to start the second half.
Gay outside. Back to Rondo. Down low. Cousins. And he dunks it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And you know, Rondo, a strange year shooting the ball last season. For a good stretch, he was shooting the same from the free throw line as he was from three-point range, about 30%.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Marc Gasol's checked in for Wright. Sean Williams checks in for Zach Randolph. And it's Green in for Hezonja. Greg, you were talking about Rondo, and his shooting woes have been well documented. Clark, he tried to tap into Dirk's old shooting coach to help him out while in Dallas.
You know, a good portion of this might be mental at this point for Rondo. He is getting to the point in his career where I think it is what it is for him in regards to his shooting.
Green, the screen. There's the screen. Conley, the pass to Williams. The pass to Green. Pulls up. High post. Rebound by the Kings. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. Here's Udrich. Kicks it to Boozer from 18 feet away. Here's Koufos.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Here's Fournier. Can't hit from 12. Kings leading now by 7.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
Down low. Here's Kufis. Outside Butler. Clock at 6. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Rejected by Gasol. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for Memphis. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Gasol. Hansbrough comes in for Sean Williams. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Mike Conley. And Hawes kicks to Green. He feeds it to Hawes. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Hawes got his first points of the game.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Here's Fournier. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Kings lead by 5. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Sacramento leading by 5. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. We've got Green. Marc Gasol is out there with Wright. Then there's Elfrid Payton. And it's Hezonja in at the shooting guard. Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills. Payton outside. Dishes it to Gasol. 6 to shoot. Payton drives in. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Payton's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Grizzlies. Here's Udrich. Butler on the wing. He dishes it to Bellinelli. Sacramento moving it around. Feeds it to Nova. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Cooper. Gay comes in for Butler. Lee's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Udrich. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, guys, over that last break, I listened to Dave Yeager address his team. He told us, guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it and just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. The Kings making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. And the rejection by Cousins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Green dishes to Gasol. Gasol missing again.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Over in the corner, Lee. It's stolen by Green. One-on-one fast break. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Memphis. Allen comes in for Jeff Green. Rondo with it. Now Payton defending. The drive by Cousins. 5 to shoot. Here's Cauley Stein.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Here's Azania. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And a wide open look for Lee. It's good from long range. And the Kings lead by 4.
And that 3 was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
You can sense that the crowd, guys, is starting to feel as though this game just might be theirs.
Payton, good. 1:53 left in the game. There's a good screen. Rondo kicks to Gay. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in.
Oh, how pretty was that? Used the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
Payton passes to Hazania. Back to Payton. Over in the corner, Allen. Now the dish to Gasol. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Conley's checked in. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Evan Fournier's checked in for Memphis. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth. Conley with it. Outside Randolph. 5 to shoot. And Fournier gets to Gasol. Can't connect from short range.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Lee outside. Lets it go from deep. Lee can't get that one to fall. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Here's Azania, covered by Lee. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Gay. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. "17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Lee outside. Again, the miss by Lee. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. I mean, they're in good shape here, in my opinion. Shot clock's off, but still enough time left on the game clock to really run your normal set here.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gasol. No good. And so it's Sacramento who scraped by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finishes. Clark, they continued to